Valerie. Um, I am reading you a journal entry that I made today. I've been reading The Artist Within. That's a book that was given to me by KEDC grants last year, and it encourages you to write a journal every day, just 3 pages in your journal. So here is part of my journal that I thought you would enjoy hearing today. So today I did a training with Dr. Kathy Malchiotti. She has been with us for the past year, off and on. She took us on a journey, a little bit of a therapeutic journey today. So today I was driving to drop off my kids, at dance, and then pick them up from drama club and all that. And so I just had to mostly listen to the training. And as I was listening, I didn't have paper or pencil or anything to draw, but I started creating things in my brain. And by the time I got home, it was almost at the end, but I could not wait to get my my sponges and inks out. I had this whole bunch of scenes in my brain that I wanted to make. So I just, kind of like she did, just 2 or 3 minutes, just took my sponges and made a little scene. It wasn't anything special, it's just something that I could see in my brain whenever she was going through that. So I got to thinking after the session how last year, honestly, I started going to every session because I literally couldn't believe that we were getting paid to go to all of these sessions. And I was just like, wow, where does this ever happen that people get paid to do sessions after school? So after a while, I felt kind of guilty, and I thought maybe I shouldn't go to every session, because if it doesn't apply to me, maybe I'm just, being selfish, and how is this really going to help my classroom? Well, today, my lesson, I've been working on it for about a week or two, and it was inspired by the trip that I took to Washington, D.C. that, again, I couldn't believe that I was not only getting to go for free, I was getting paid to go to that trip. But when we were there, we went to the Smithsonian, to the National Portrait Gallery, and I remember looking at this portrait and thinking, that is not a picture of a portrait. It's a picture of random items that they dug out of the ground. How is this a portrait? And as I listened to the story of how it was the belongings that were dug up from a home in Boston, up in the northeast of Essex, Boston, who was a freed Black man, I started thinking, I can see this being used in a lesson. And so these little gears started turning in my brain, and in the fall, I found a lesson that I've always done, and I added art to it and used these questioning techniques that I learned from the Crystal Bridges session. And so then I remembered those same questions, and I got some other pieces of art that I had gotten whenever we went to the National Portrait Gallery, and thought, there's no way I will ever use this poster of Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. Well, lo and behold, what did I pull out this week? Those posters and some other pieces of artwork that I saw at the portrait gallery, and just other pieces of art from the civil rights era that just inspired me. And so I've pulled out all of this artwork to help my students inspire some new verses for We Shall Overcome. And I was looking back over this journey and thinking about how I did this grant because I wanted to get out of the rut and break out. And I have done more new lessons and ideas this year, and tried new things, not just because I didn't have something already planned, to do, because I thought, how can this change the way my students, think about music or are inspired by music? So I'm hoping to put up a Flipgrid and share this information through a Wakelet. So I'm using all that technology too. So I just thought I would share with you that KDC has made a huge impact in my personal and my teaching life this last year. So thank you.